the message on the back of your jacket, ma'am, if you're willing.
Oh, the love?
Yeah.
Well, I think that we're bringing love from America. I think that this is a global conference and we're trying to bring unity across the globe, and I think that's important right now, that people feel a sense of unity for all the countries and feel a sense of hope after this year of the pandemic.
Dr. Biden, you've seen your husband doing this so often as a vice president, as a senator. What has changed now that he's president, and particularly how is he preparing for a meeting like the one with President Putin at the end of this week?
Oh, I think he's so well prepared. I mean, he's been studying for weeks, working up to today. Of course, he knows most of the leaders that'll be here. And Joe loves foreign policy. This is his forte. So I think the meetings are going to be great.
Prepared for the meeting?
Oh my gosh, he's over prepared.
Last one.
Well, we're hoping to, I think, focus on education, and of course, Joe and I are both looking forward to meeting the Queen, and that's an exciting part of the visit for us. So anyway, we've looked forward to this for weeks, and now we're finally here, and it's been, it's a beautiful beginning. So thank you all for being here.
Thanks, guys.
This is First Lady Jill Biden offering as clear a contrast as humanly possible to the last administration, when then First Lady Melania Trump, while on her way to a migrant detention center in McAllen, Texas, infamously wore her "I really don't care, do you" jacket, to now, when Jill Biden is wearing a jacket that says love, in case the distinction between this White House and the last White House wasn't already obvious enough. Remember too, Melania was caught on tape saying this about her jacket.
I do. So what prompted you to want to buy that jacket?
I'm driving liberals crazy, that's for sure. And that's what, and they deserve it. You understand?
I know.
And everybody's like, oh my God, this is the worst, after, come on.
I know, and
they are crazy. Okay.
Basically that it was a way to troll the media, because what else would the first family be concerned with doing than trying to get a rise out of outlets that they don't perceive as adequately loyal? And she actually doubled down on that sentiment when she was asked about it during a more official interview with ABC News.
Let's talk about the jacket.
The jacket.
Why did you wear it?
I often asking myself if I would not wear that jacket, if I would have so much media coverage. And it's obvious I didn't wear the jacket for the children. I wore the jacket to go on the plane and off the plane. And it was for the people and for the left-wing media who are criticizing me, and I want to show them that I don't care. You could criticize whatever you want to say, you can say, but it will not stop me to do what I feel it's right.
So you were sending a message with the jacket?
It was kind of a message, yes.
And what was it that compelled you to wear that at that moment?
After the visit, I put it back on because I see how media got upset about it, obsessed about it. They got so obsessed, and I said, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. I would prefer that they would focus on what I do and on my initiatives than what I wear.
And bear in mind, this is the brainchild of the Be Best campaign. Not exactly sure instigating a fight via your wardrobe accounts for being best. And the impacts of this very change seem to be felt everywhere. Just today, Pew Research released polling detailing how Americans' image abroad has rebounded with the transition from Trump to Biden. These two polls measure the median of 12 countries for the percent of people who had confidence in Trump at the end of his term versus who had confidence in Biden at the beginning of his. And then the same for favorability. And then here are two favorability polls from those 12 countries individually, with every single one showing a sharp increase in favorability once Biden took office, almost fully compensating for the sharp decrease when Trump was in office. And that trend is especially obvious when we look at the last 2 decades worth of favorability numbers from our top allies in Western Europe. All of that's to say that while the jackets themselves don't change anything, their messages are indicative of a larger trend. And that is the difference between an administration that really doesn't care versus one that clearly does. To see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And for a deeper dive, check out my podcast, No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen, where I discuss the week's top stories and interview major players in the world of politics, like Vice President Kamala Harris, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, Katie Porter, Pete Buttigieg, Nancy Pelosi, and many more. Again, that's No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.